Now, you guys both have extensive resumes. What makes these characters in this movie unique compared to your previous roles?
Well, it was for me, it was age appropriate.
Mhm.
And I just there's so many things that I can relate to in the movie. Having four children, but two older children. I have a 20-year-old who's now in college, very much like my oldest child in the film going to college. I have a 17-year-old son. I have a son who, like, instead of doing schoolwork, likes to play video games and, boy trouble and all these things, but also, just wanting to, with work and juggling work and all the responsibilities that I have, be there with my family for my family. So it was just it was fun when I read it, and I knew it would be relatable and enjoyable for everybody.
Yeah, for me, I loved the role. It was so fun and funny on the page. I related so much to Jessica and the marriage and the struggle and the challenge of having a family and everybody kind of a little bit disconnected and trying to reconnect and really also the film really represents creatively a lot of things that I'm interested in doing, like action and comedy, and it has a lot of heart. So for me, it was kind of a slam dunk. And of course, I knew that Mark was attached, and I'd jump at the chance to work with him any day. I adore him, so I just knew it was going to be a lot of fun, and it really, really was. We're really proud of the film.
That doesn't happen that often, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank
experience.
you.
Thank you.
When making a movie, a lot tends to be left on the cutting room floor. Can you guys recall any fun gags or moments that didn't make the final film that you kind of wish audiences could see?
It's funny because Simon said that there were bits, but I couldn't remember the bits that weren't in the movie because I felt like they were all there.
Yeah, I think he did a really good job of
Yeah.
finding that balance, giving everybody kind of their moments, and all, the kids are all kind of stepping up in their own
Mhm.
way to help save the day and save dad. And no, I think he did a great job of buttoning it up. It's one of those things that are normally difficult, which is why, especially being a producer, I want to Wade give him an opportunity to kind of really finish his cut. And when I saw it, I watched it. I didn't intend to watch it with my family, but I started just watching it in the living room because I knew it was safe. And then when I started watching it, by the time the movie was over, everybody had kind of gathered around and thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't feel like I missed anything. I thought, just pace wise, and it very much mirrored what I felt the first time I read it. So I was happily surprised. But there's always fun stuff. We always try to push the envelope a little bit more. In a PG-13 movie, you get one F-bomb. He
That's
kept
right.
giving it to her.
That's
And
right.
it was that one moment in the elevator, and I was like, I don't know. I had five other places where I thought, I should get the F-bomb, right? Dad's got to go through all this stuff, and you got to get the F-bomb. But she got the
I
F-bomb,
got the
and
F-bomb.
well deserved. He was spot on. So there's probably a sizzle reel
Yeah.
of me attempting to get the F-bomb scene. Probably a sizzle reel of about 10 different moments that we might at least put on some sort of extras.
That's awesome.
Now, I want to pivot real quick. Mark, I want to ask you, so Charles Roven confirmed this past summer that Uncharted 2 is being considered. Have you heard anything about the possible movie, and what would you like to see next with Sully and his iconic stash?
I've heard lots of different ideas. I know somebody's written a script and they're still working on it, and it would consist of having the mustache the whole entire time.
That would be good.
Which
That would be good.
completely makes sense. Obviously, in that final scene, I have the mustache. I spent quite a bit of time growing that because
Yeah.
at one point we tried to do it with a fake mustache, and I don't know. I just don't have the confidence to pull it off. It just feels like there's a big piece of tape over my mouth and feels ridiculous. I admire actors who can wear wigs and fake prosthetics and makeup and all that stuff. I successfully wore one prosthetic, but that was long ago. But that being said, it was like, I don't know. It was just it was good when I finally got the mustache. People really appreciated it, and it was a nice tag to the end of that film. So if we can make it better than the first, I'd be open to it. But I don't. I only know as much as you do. Right?